Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am Gamion, and I will be your game developer for the stream. With me is my co-host Mega Kitty, who is currently taking a power nap right now, but she may be back with us later. I'm developing an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. Been at it for the past 4 years in my free time. My day job is AAA co-dev, and my evening job, more or less, is this game. Uh, and I'm pretty excited about it. We just entered closed beta, although at the moment treating it more like an open beta, just trying to get people to come play, test it out, give us feedback. So schedule is that we keep that up through the rest of this year, and then we engage in the next fest that comes up on Steam. Hopefully, you get a lot of attention and a lot more wish lists because we're kind of hemorrhaging for that right now. And then after that, we want to do early access release with at least 9 fields at the time, working our way to 10 before full release, and a couple other features such as the ability to make your own fields and share them on Steam Workshop. This evening, I'm focused on getting another level in the closed beta. This is the Cutthroat Coliseum. Some of the fields have metagames, and this is one of them. The metagame in this field is that coins will randomly spawn throughout the field, and then once you collect enough, you will spawn mercenaries to help your team temporarily. There'll be 3 of them, and they will have limited health, and then once they're gone, they're gone. And then you collect more coins, and the cycle repeats. So that's what I'm going to work on tonight. With any luck, I'll have it nearly finished. And I may also do a playtest or 2 on the stream if anyone is interested. So I'm still keeping an eye out for any new signups and anyone who's interested in playing. So other than that, if you are a developer yourself, welcome. And if you're not, you're also welcome. But if you are a developer, feel free to tell us about some of the work you're doing, and I'd be happy to maybe help showcase it on my stream. I know we all need all the help we can get, so be happy to help you with that. So let me go back to the mercenary gym. This is where we test the mercenaries, and I don't think they have health bars on their heads yet. No, they don't. I need to make health nameplates for them. In the industry, we call them nameplates. It's a health bar that appears over their head. So let's get that started. Okay. So no nameplate. Now let me remember how we did that for a hero. I think Skelly had one. Where was his nameplate? Maybe he didn't have one. Oh, here we go. That's the nameplate we want. And how far is it above his? So it's about roughly at his head level. So let's bring that in. New nameplate. What class was that? I think it was just... Yeah, MI... Okay, POI component. Call that nameplate. Let's be attached to his head bone. No. Let's put it above his head. And let's add him to POI display. I believe that's field. Let me make sure it's correct with the other setting. Yeah, field. We need a widget for it, so I'll just make a copy of this one. Move that into the Coliseum folder. Okay, so we got that, and let's hook that up. Canvas size. What did I have for the skeleton? 0, 0. Okay, so that looks like it's ready now. So we should see a nameplate over their head when we start the simulation now. Yep, there it is. I see it for him, but not for the other. Oh, I know why. I put it in the wrong class. Should be the parent class. There we go. Air Force game player, welcome. All right, so we got our health bars. Maybe let's see. Come to think of it, that's a pretty small health bar compared to mine. I don't remember Scale even that small of a nameplate. Let's look at that again. That's not terrible. I would like to make it bigger though. Let's go over here. I'm going to compare that with the hero nameplate. So, health bar. Hey, Fitness Fine, welcome. Now, I know you just want to say hello, but I'm going to give you a shout out. So everyone will know who you are. As soon as I figure out why that shout out's not doing anything. Okay, so it didn't play. Oh, I know why. Let's go ahead and get those. Let's get that clip rolling here. Spent so much time doing other stream prep that I neglected to turn on one of my overlays. So that'll probably be the fix. Now you get to watch it happen live. Okay. But this still doesn't explain why yours didn't show up. Uh-oh, we got a raid from Settle, the legendary Settlix. This is big. Welcome to the stream. Let's see if I can get you a shout out, because I don't know if it's what's going on with the shout outs. Settlix is another game developer working on some really cool stuff. And I see the shout outs. There we go.
Uncomfortable zone. Dun, 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 dun. Highway to the uncomfortable zone. Ha 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 ha.
All right, now it's gonna work. We also had Fitness Find to show up, so say hello to them too. Get them their proper shout out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get a game fired up. And no clip. Okay, so and Mega Kitty's back. Everyone, this is my cat Missy, and she's very happy. Let's all say hello to Mega Kitty. No, not her butt. Oh, where's she going? Well, anyway, so obviously, really happy to see you all here. And as customary during a raid, I like to kind of show the game off a bit. I'm going to pause this, and I'm just going to jump right into the Field of Heroes playtest, which you can join too. So if you, so I have the usual wish list, store page and all that, but now I'm in closed beta, so meaning that you can go to the page, you can sign up for the playtest if you wish, and you can play the game. And I usually approve keys in a few hours. So let me show you what that looks like right now. In fact, let me hide myself so you can see it better. I'm just going to start a quick match here. You can choose from 9 different classes. You have defensive classes. You can be a goalkeeper or hang out near the main goal. Yeah, that's a fairly new scene. That's about maybe 3 weeks old now, but I love it. You can be a midfielder. You can do support. You can conjure walls. You can conjure tornadoes. Help your team out using buffs and debuffs. And you can be a forward, which most players are. A forward who kicks some butt. You can be a melee forward, or you can be a ranged forward. This is my main right now. It's Dodger, the Rogue. Yep, gotten all new loading screens. I just got a new font actually too in the game. Yeah. I believe it is beta worthy, not release worthy, but beta worthy. We just did a new radar on the bottom right, That is brand new. There, so look at that. I stole the ball from her. I'm going to pass it to my... Oh, I missed. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, the melee fight over there. This is bots that I programmed. They are backfill players. They, until more human players show up, they play for everyone. And I designed it so that... Oh, got me. And I designed it so the AI will be a goalie unless... There will always be an AI goalie unless the team is full of human players. Because nobody wants to be... I don't know many people who like to play as a goalie all the time. Oh, go. All right. I can summon a tower or a turret. Nice. Come on. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Whatever, I'll score. Oh, I missed. How did I miss that? All right, spike trap. Oh. He got caught in the spike trap, but... Oh, nice. All right. Oh! Yeah, I tell you, I balanced it so you have ranged and melee characters. The melee characters are stronger and faster, but the ranged characters, you know, obviously they can shoot from a distance. So there are advantages to each, and both fit your play style. Yes. Also, oh yeah, I like that melee fight. There's also a lot of messaging in the game. It's clear who has the ball, you know, big time. That was one of the first problems I tackled. It was hard to see where the ball was. All right, thank you. Oh, and off-screen cues. You can see who's off-screen when you have the ball. Oh, spike trap. Haha, got me. So yeah, so the full death, what it happens is, if you get incapped 5 times, you respawn at your goal. That came from feedback about how it was otherwise like not very rewarding to take someone down because they just get right back up. Well, now after some playtest balancing, I figure maybe 5 incaps and then you send them back home, and it's worked out pretty well, I think. Yeah, there needs to be. Oh yeah, I'm just walking that in. Way to go, AI. And you can switch characters mid game as well. I'm going to switch to the wizard. Wizard is more of a support character. Oh, oh, screw that one up. Oh, ah. All right, just wait till my wall is ready. All right, wall. See, oh, well, that kind of helped. Oh, and by the way, I can go through my own wall. So can my teammates. There's also going to be a playtest this coming Wednesday. That's 2 days from now. It's like the playtest will be at 6 p.m. Central Time. I will be streaming the playtest. All right, got my tornado. Here we go. Tornado time. That got him. 2 of them good. Oh, yeah, we all had to respawn. Nope. No, you don't. Wall. Oh! As you can see, it's not good to be a support player to just run into everybody. You gotta... See, I'm playing it like a defender. I shouldn't be doing that. But the nice thing, one thing I like about this game is after... And this is after a lot of polish, that I think I have a good... That it's not just a button masher game. It kind of felt like that initially, but years ago. But it's... there's actually strategy to it. And a lot of it I'm discovering from my friends testing. For example, my friend figured out that if you have the ball and someone's coming at you, you pass them the ball, and then you attack them, and then take them down, and then you take the ball back. So it's really neat to see what people are coming up with. Yeah! Oh. Another strat is when you're the wizard like I am, and then you... yeah. Easy in. Is if you're the wizard and you have the ball and you can teleport, you kick the ball ahead and then you teleport to where the ball's going to be and you can't pick it up again. Uh-oh, I think we're... Yes. Oh, I thought he was going to miss that. Wall. One of the testers of this game works with me at my job, at my full-time AAA job. I'm a AAA co-dev by day, and I work on this at night. And his role is a play tester at work. So when he's playing this game, I know I'm getting top shelf feedback, and he loves playing the Wizard. We also have a new MVP screen, new stats screen. Stats aren't integrated into Steam yet, but they will be. So we have these are the current stats. MVP is calculated based on various stats weighted together. And I'm going to play one more round for everyone. Let's see, I'm going to be Goothorn. Yeah, well, thanks for watching, Setalex. We're going to do one more quick match and then get back to development. So this is the desert. And this actually has a metagame in it. Not every field is just there for show. Some of these actually have living things in the fields. Or they have mini-games in the fields. So this is a defender character. Nope. Uh-oh, there's a sandworm out there. But I scored a goal, so it doesn't matter. This is modeled off the Final Fantasy Dragoon character. I really like that. I really think the jumping in this is fun. So that's what inspired this character. And I made him a defender because he's got some pretty strong deep. Watch this. There, he's got a fire-breathing wyvern, and there's a sandworm. So whichever team takes the sandworm down first, see the health bars, he will suck the other team in with a sand trap, like so. Now they're getting sucked in. Yeah, you see they're trying to get escape. So that's the. But you see, it doesn't really interfere that much with the main game. Now, if Heroes of the Storm, you could play a meta game and come out on top and win. But in this game, a meta game is designed to be minimally invasive. It can push the needle a little bit, but that's all it's meant to do. So let's use that dragon power again. Oh, I don't want the ball. I want to show off this cool ability. Okay, but I also have a wyvern that will knock the ball out of the. Oh, there's a sandworm again. What's that? A jump scare there. He took down the. Oh! Well, how about that? Sandworm distracted me, and they scored a goal. Well, I will not stand for that. Oh, missed. There is a balancing need for the Dragoon, though. His abilities, it takes him like maybe a fraction of a second to appear. Right. Why is he just standing there? Now you're looking at that. Yeah, so I've been making a social media outreach this past weekend, looking for content creators who would cover the game, as well as social media posts on Blue Sky, which have gotten a couple of reposts and some interest. Reddit got no interest, in fact, negative interest, because I think the algorithm downvoted my post point to 0. A little bit of interest on X. I haven't posted on TikTok yet. I posted the trailer on YouTube. Not hardly any views there. Nope. But and so this is pretty early. I've only reached out to maybe a dozen creators, maybe 15, 16, and I have a list of 150 to go through still. I can also buy a list of 1,000 if I want. Anyway, so far it's early. Not really any real bites. I mean, except one of them replied back with some business info. But beyond that, what I'm seeing so far is that there's a lot of interest primarily in simulation games, like supermarket simulators and all the others, theme park, water park, and roguelikes. Lots of content creators like streaming that stuff. So, not a lot of demand for sports brawlers. So, and on top of that, I don't really have a bunch of previous releases to to stand on. I made mobile games in the last decade, but I took them down. And my only other game on Steam, Hyperspace Pinball, is over 10 years old, or roughly 10 years old now, and no one cares about it. Oh, got him. So, but I'm not discouraged. I mean, I'm kind of understanding the expectations to set. Marketing's very hard. Not everyone is P.T. Barnum, as it were, but we do our best. And part of that is supporting other indies who would like to get help too. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah. Yeah, walking that dragon fighter there. Yeah, competitive games are tricky. Content creators just require several people. Genres do well with a living host environment, orchestrating community events. Yeah, what I haven't done yet was look for other kinds of game jams. I mean, Steam is the place to go for jamming, and well, not game jams, festivals. Oh, got this. So Steam has its festivals. I'm going to sign up for the next one, by the way. I failed to qualify for their Sports Fest because there's too much combat in this. All right, this is the Beastmaster. You get 2 familiars. I don't know where the Corgi... Oh, there's a Corgi. But yeah, there's got to be other fests out there, so I'm going to take a look. And I honestly don't blame them for being particular because there's so many indies, so many games. I mean, I was scrolling through Steam's new releases alone. There's like... in 2015, there was like 25 releases a day that I remember, almost all indies. But today it's like 25 like polished, single A, double A type releases a day, and then like another 100 indies. So, all right. So again, that is Field of Heroes, and so one of the other features that this game has is you can do custom play, host your own servers. You can play offline if you like. If you don't want to play online, that's totally cool. We got 5 fields in this beta with old thumbnails. Need to update all these thumbnails here. And you can also make your own fields to share them on Steam Workshop. That's not done yet. So, match. And one thing I'm working on right now is a practice field. Oh, practice field's not working yet, I don't think. Nope. So I'll have to work that. But yeah, so there's that. But I can understand discerning, and it's so the important thing is not to get discouraged, even though you want to sometimes. So you just got to understand set your expectations, understand the community, and then do what you think will increase your chances to get wish lists, to get noticed. And I'm hoping that for this game, that maybe a streamer and their friends or other streamers will play it on their streams. So yeah, and I am going to have Twitch integration as well. I want viewers to be able to cheer on their streamer from the crowd in the game. That's something I started designing, but I haven't implemented yet. But I think Twitch might be a good way to increase my chances to get noticed if streamers are playing it competitively. So there's that. And looking at the success of Rocket League, Omega Strikers, Mario Strikers, there's even a new soccer game that came out recently. I forget the name, but it's doing pretty well from what I hear. And so yeah, and plus it's early. I mean, I still got to go through over 100 influencers. And I could again get a list of over 1,000 if I really wanted to. I can just surf YouTube for games and indie games, and I'll find streamers and all that. So there's a lot of work to do. So I'm kind of bringing in more marketing work now than. Megan Katie's back. So yeah, now it's about 70-30 marketing and new development right now. And there's Megan Katie. Well, again, thanks for the raid, Senelix, and look forward to seeing your continued mod development. That looks... I know I've seen Valheim have mods. I was wondering how that worked in Unity, so curious to see how that goes. All right, so what I'm working on in development land is... back to this. Yep. So yeah, take care. So working on the metagame for the Cutthroat Coliseum. It will involve these mercenaries. And what happens is when you play on the Cutthroat Coliseum, there will be random coins that appear at random. And you have to pick them up. And if your team picks up a coin, then you get the coin for your team. You pick up, I don't know, 8 maybe. Then you buy mercenaries, and they will help you. And they will fight for you until they run out of health. So I'm working on the health bars for the mercenaries right now. After that, I will be testing them in the Cutthroat Coliseum for a bit, and then I'm going to start hooking in the coins. I hope to get this working by this coming weekend, so I can get to other stuff. So I want to increase the size of their hit point bars. So what was the Cabin's health container size for this? Okay, that's overlay, health bar. Alright, so looking at this. Okay, that's full. Oh, that's a vertical box. Okay, here we go. That's the box I was looking for. And this vertical box. Health bar overlay, health bar. That's container. 160. Oh, that explains it. Let's make this 160 and 22. Okay, let's move these. These are called pips. We're gonna spread these out. Double check I got this right. I don't want them to look too big. Okay, that's fine. That looks about right. Maybe, yeah, I don't want to bring it higher. He's wearing a pointy hat, so I think that looks fine for now. I almost want to bring it down a bit. Maybe size 16. Okay, let's move those pips. So we probably don't need. So we need 3 of them. 1 in the center. Oh. This one. This is the one we want to move. Wait, what is the? Okay, those are all anchored that way. $80, 20, 40. Okay, let's see how that looks. Hey, good evening, Braxton Wise. How's it going? Alright, so I think that health bar looks better. Okay. Now, I want to see what happens when I put them on a team. I wonder if it colors the bars. Yeah, so I'm doing fine. Just got off work, got a little food in me, and now I'm just streaming for a few hours at the most. So this is one of the first streams since I announced the closed playtest. So if anyone wants to join, just go ahead and go to visit the Steam page, and I will approve keys fairly soon. We usually within 24 hours, usually a lot shorter than that. And I want to give a shout out to Braxton Wise, who streams who has a chill art stream that is pretty cool.
How about that? Okay. Works for me. At least you didn't have to go through that a 4th time. Thank you for the suggestion. Now there's only echoing silence where the source...
Okay. Probably one of the older clips. He's also on Blue Sky. I I know I've been there. Here we go. Yeah, you can also check him out on Blue Sky. That's where he posts all his art. So go ahead and have a look. Mostly frog-related art. So all good stuff. Some of the neatest frogs. All right, so yeah, the health bar is not updating based on teams, so we're going to need to fix that. So let's have a look. Obviously, nothing. Yeah, let's see. Handle health change. Get health bar. Get health info. Health bar brush. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty hard coded. So I needed to adjust that to use a proper health color. So let's go to where are the events? Handle team changed. Okay, that's where we want to start. So again, I'm copying blueprints from the hero to the mercenary nameplate. Hey, Graham, welcome. Yep, got lots of game devs here, and I also kind of advertised the stream on X and on Blue Sky. So I want to start doing that more often, trying to connect players with me, but also hanging out with other indie game developers. Be happy to show off any works you guys would like to share. It's up to you. Where is event graph is here. Handle team change is here. All right. So what I'm going to do. Wait a minute. How did this do it again? Oh. Yeah, event bindings. Here we go. So what kind of events are we binding here? Health changes. This is what is known as Unreal Engine Blueprint. It is a visual style of it's like a visual language where things are done with nodes that are translated into code that is consumed by the game. Okay, with this, we're going to handle team changed. So let's just copy that over. And we'll do stuff to it. Oh, update health bay. Okay, so we got a couple of dependencies we need to copy over first. Health bar color. Where's this called, by the way? Okay, construct. Help our value. All right, we still need to do that. Okay, so we don't need that function either. All we need is really just this. Say help handle team changed. Put that back in the events. Do nothing, do nothing. Let's call this in construction. All right, and then bind events, handle team changed. Oh, okay, so we already have this function, but we need to update it. That's what I want to see. Health bar, team color key. Okay, stamina bar. I'm not even using this anymore. No. It's old variable. Okay. I don't think we need this either. No. Okay, so if this works, then he should have a blue health bar. Yes. Alright, now let's make him on red. Good. So now, I think he got the team colors are straightened out. So let me put him back on Team 0. Now I'll show you how the mercenaries behave. This is a gym, and what that means is it's like a testing ground. So I don't have to do a whole build deployment and all that. I can just test right here. So you can see they're both on Team 0 because they have gray health bars. So I'm going to switch my own team. There, and now they hate me. So you got one melee and one with bow and arrow. Now they're chasing me around. He died. There, and he died too. And they fall on the ground. So with that, now that they have nameplates, let's go ahead and see how they look in the game. Now I don't think I need the gym now. I can test them here because now they're ready. I'm ready to test them on the field specifically. And where was my? Yeah, here we go. The spawner. Oh, what was the command? Where did I put it? Back here. I think it was a component that I made from the metagame. Yes. Test. Okay. We're good. So now the first time I play a match, it's going to be slow loading it's got to load all the heroes into memory. It's got to load animations. It's got to load VFX particles, all those things. Not just right now, but it's got to load them again at runtime. So you're going to see a lot of jitter and a lot of hitching in the game initially, but it's going to kind of smooth itself out. So this is a Cutthroat Coliseum. Now I'm going to summon, well, get rid of some of these hitches first, and then I'm going to summon the mercenaries. Oh, bounced off me. Alright, I'm going to summon the mercenaries with the test command. You start coming out from the doors here. There they are. And now they're... Where are they running to? Where are you guys going? Oh, they're... Why are you running backwards? What's wrong with you? You weren't doing that in the gym. There you go. Why are you running backwards? But you see now, like, now I got these... They're harassing... They can't pick up the ball, but they can harass the team. Like he is right now. So I want to get a bead on how powerful they are in the match. So I'm gonna, again, I want them to be powerful enough that they can irritate the team, maybe even make a play or two. But I don't want them to dominate. I don't want them to be a total game changer either. Okay, that's better. You know, that running a little weird though. No, they're not facing again. What's wrong with them? Oh. See, he doesn't care about getting the ball. He just wants to take me down. Oh, they don't show up on the radar. Ooh. Oh, okay, I gotta fix that. They don't show up on the radar. It sure would help to see them on the radar. So we're gonna add them to the radar. So we're gonna go back to the mercenary. Let's see, go back to the goblin. Now make him show up on the radar in the corner of the screen. I'm going to their POI component, nameplate. I'm going to add another display. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. I want to see this on the hero as well. Make sure I'm doing this right, because I'm modeling off the hero for... that's the nameplate. Let's say nameplate. Yeah, display field. Oh, but they're not... Oh, I wonder if it's because... Is radar just finding them? Let's look at register POIs. POI tracker. It's a POI component. Oh, right. This game is getting so big that I'm having to go back and remember things. Here we go. This is what adds with the radar. Hero nav. Okay, we don't want that. We do want a radar. So here's what I think we need to do. Go back here. Add another POI display. Radar. Canvas size. What is the hero? 32. I want to make this to stick out a bit more, so we're probably gonna go with maybe 40. Oh, wrong one. Here we go. POI hero nav. .2D mercenary. And that should actually go in the in the metagame here. Really, these ought to go... Yeah, this should go in the Heroes plugin, but it doesn't. Okay, Radar 2D Mercenary. And let's rename this. Yep, Mercenary on the radar. Let me take a quick look at my artist's key for which shape I should use. Okay, diamond. Red diamond is what I need. Oh, but that's a player. No, I think it should be an X. Alright, clean up a little bit here. Got the nameplate and the radar. Now for the mercenary, let's see, that one we just want to do. This. Oh wait, no, we want to, based on what team they are. Find a setup icon, here we go. So we don't do this anymore, not for a mercenary. Okay, Set teammate icon. So this will never, they will never possess the ball, so we're just going to go straight down here. And knock down. Hey Graham, were you working on Crimean some playtest content? Now I'm working on the mercenaries for the Cutthroat Coliseum. But I'm hooking them into the radar at the moment. So this is going to be field number 6 in the playtest. Got 5 working fields there, and I just want to hurry up and get these. We have 4 more that just need their metagames worked on, and then I can get those in the playtest as well. So we've only got about 150 people who signed up and have been given keys. So it's going to be a ways. I think it's going to be a while before we actually get some real action. The next playtest is going to be Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So let's look at the graph again. Possess pawn change, that doesn't matter. Actually, let me think. Get owning player. Possess pawn changed. Yeah, let's do that. Knock down. Recover. They're not going to recover, by the way, so that can go. Tick. Icons. So we can get rid of the players. Oh, where is this used? Shouldn't be used. Oh yeah, we don't need this. Teammate, blue opponent. Oh, we gotta do this too. Opponent red icon, red opponent icon. Okay. Now, if this works, then the mercenaries should have their own radar pings. So we're gonna take a look. Keep an eye on the radar. And that's a no. I do not see their ping. Oh, I see the health bars. Oh, I think the health bars are the pings. My bad. So, back to the mercenary. Oh yeah, that was it. Radar 2D mercenary. That's what it should have been. Okay, let's give this another spin. Okay, now they're just boxes. We'll figure it out. Save this. Let's follow this along, shall we? Okay, the POI character is null. Oh, it's not a hero, that's why. Get POI character. Gotta rename this. Cast to. Really should be well, let's just do character. I want to avoid creating too many dependencies between blueprints. Let's try it again. Okay, they're still showing up as white squares. Team ID 0. Okay, so they're still on. So we need to detect team changes. That's what we need to do. Heroes can't change teams mid-game, but mercenaries can. So we need to make more events to bind to. Find team component. Events to team changed. And then we just set the icon up again when their team is signed. That's better. Now I see their X's. Oh, okay, they're kind of big too. I can tell who they are on the radar for sure. Oh wow, that one put up a fight. Where are those other two going? Oh, they're going after. I love it. So these two mercenaries are going after this guy. They need to do, well, that's decent damage. Whoa. Yeah, there's certainly a handful here. Yeah, anyway, it looks like it's working. Yep, getting some frame rate issues. Okay, they're gone. Okay, we're fine. Do that again. I want to make sure they properly leave the radar permanently. Oh, boy, that guy, he's really cutting around. All right, we got him. Let's see. Yep, they disappeared, and they are gone. Okay, good, and all is well. So that's good progress, right, Big Kitty? Yep, she's impressed. All right. Okay, so we got them showing up on the radar. They play pretty well, but they're lacking VFX on their weapons. I'm not sure I want to hook that up tonight or not. I'm really kind of just focused on. Well, I want to figure out why they're running backwards sometimes. So let's go back to the gym. I'm going to make them face away from me on purpose. And then we'll see how they look when I switch teams. Oh no, they turned. Okay. Okay, good. Now they got... So, what I'm showing you now is they are locked onto me, as it were. Oh, they got me. Now, I want to see them in the map. I want to see what they're locked onto when they're fighting in the map. I'll be a prowler this time. Yeah, so the running... Okay, so that guy running backwards, his locus is not fixed on anything. Okay. Why not? He should have a line drawing to somewhere, yeah, see those guys right on the lower left don't have a line anywhere. When they're just kind of... Yeah, that's... Let me look at it again. Yeah, they're... Okay, so he has a target, but yeah, that guy... This guy right here, he's running backwards, and he's not focused on anything. We need to fix... That's the problem. So let's fix that. We're going to have to look in their AI behavior tree. And by the way, it's not true AI, it's just the decision trees. It's just AI, not AI. Alright, so let's look at their mercenary behavior tree. So let's hide the rest of this stuff for now. The blackboard. Search for heroes to chase. So all they're doing is, this is a very, very, very simple behavior tree. All they do is, this should be titled, Run in Front of the Hero Being Chased. Chased. That's really it. That's all it is. Now, I don't see it setting locus anywhere. Maybe it's this? No. Okay. Oh, Medkey's getting some food. What do I want to do here? Actually, hold on a sec. How do I do it for a hero? How do I set their locus? Run toward smart move. Does that do set locus here? No? Let's see, where do we set it here? I actually forgot, it's been so long since I worked on the AI. That's working. Ah, locust update locust service. Okay. I think I just forgot to add that service to the mercenary. Yeah. Target. Okay, I think that would fix. I think that fixes it. All right, we should see them with lines coming out right away. There we go. They've already. That's better. See, now they're not running backwards anymore. Everyone seems interested in everyone else right now. What a tangled web we weave. Everyone wants the ball carrier. But everyone watches the ball. But yeah, it's working. This is all by design. See, their arms look at the ball now. Yeah, the coolest. One of the things you got to do is, have good debug tooling. All right, I don't want to see the lines anymore. That's done with that. There. Okay. So now let's take it from the top. See how they feel now. Yeah, I'm just getting right to it. And you're just going to stand there, huh? Wait, whoa. Hey, you guys are running sideways? Yeah, what do they do when someone scores? They just stand there, I guess. I got to make sure they just stand there. I may want to give them a few more hit points. Yeah, they're gone now. Just a few more hit points. Now, I thought to myself, do I want to have like 5 of them? Or like 5 weak ones or 3 strong ones? And I think I'm going with 3 so that there's less network traffic. Yeah, they're doing it again. What's going on, guys? You're running backwards. Wow, they're really bunched up there. Alright, see this again. Yeah, of course, now they're not doing it because... Oh, here we go. So they're still running... That guy on the right is running backwards. I went through this last stream. I made him sync up. I made him behave just like the skeletons, which have none of these problems. Yet they still face away sometimes when they run. Oops. Why are they still... Now he's still looking at the ball. Why is that? Wait a minute. Maybe... let me go back to the mercenary blueprint. Now that the locust is... Well, he's still looking at the ball. let's get rid of the ball. Yeah, they're not setting... Yeah, that guy on the... He's not setting his locus to me. Yeah, why is that? Oh, because he's not using his ability. But, oh, his movement target key. That should be set. Yeah, they have... I should be their movement target. So that's not being set. Alright, so there's still more locus problems then. Let's have a look at that tree again. Oh, no kidding. Okay. So yeah, he has no movement target in this task. That's the problem. So let's bring this over. First, we'll make sure it's in his blackboard. Good. Then we set it in the task. Set focus. I wonder, am I doing anything like that here? Okay, I guess we don't. All right. Set focus, and then update waypoint actor location. Just going to add another node here. Value, we're going to do this. Okay, let's see how they look now. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that's more like it for sure. Oh, you're gonna jump on that surface, huh? Yeah, this is how it should look. And he's got a little jitter there, probably related to how he's shooting the arrows and interrupting himself, probably. Let's see how they look on the field. Well, there we go. Looks like they're running right. What's he still looking at me for? Maybe he's not interrupting. Aborts both. Hero to chase. I want to make sure that they're searching for heroes that are attackable. Yes, they are. Hostile and distance is less than... Oh, just the shortest distance. Okay. One's better. Oh, they had it in for me. Alright, I want to give him more hit points. Yeah, this is better. Okay. Yeah, that's better. So, I'm going to get rid of that debug line. Okay, so, how do I set their hit points up? That's a good question. I'm glad you asked. So we're going to go to the metagame, let's see, curve table. And here we've got, let's see, wait time, okay, that's, oh no, we need metagame actors. Mercenary. So, I use a data CSV file to track this stuff. And we'll look at metagame actors. So this is a table that I store these values in, and it's handy because if I commissioned like third-party designers to help me balance the gameplay, then they can just go in this table and not have to fiddle through Blueprint. Just go over here and tweak the values. Here I see their health is 30. I'm going to up that to 40. And save that. No health regen. And then we'll go here. And let's re-import. There's 40. Now the health is 40. And now we presume now they should be healthier. So let's see how they feel. What's he looking at? Oh. Okay, well, it takes a little effort. I'll give him a little more. Let's give him to 50. Notice how this table has other, like the sandworm, the skeletons, elder golem. It's all here. All right, let's see how that feels. Wait a minute, what are you guys looking at? Oh, the game has by me pretty good. Oh, so all right, 2 of them taken down already. And third one's dead. I want to see. I just want to one-on-one one of them and see how hard it is. Oof. 4, 5. I think it was 5 hits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as a offense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still pretty easy. I don't want to make him bullet sponges either, though. I'm just gonna give him one more health boost. Let's put him at 60. It looks like they were running sideways again, so let's have a look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely noticing. Okay, let's see how the AI deals with them. Someone score a goal. I want to see what they do. Actually, I can just look at their behavior tree and see what they do. Is the match in progress? Okay, so that's good. So if the match is not in progress, they'll just stand still, but they will still fire. They're still going to fire at someone near them. But yeah, let's see. But I kind of like that. That's kind of funny sometimes. Okay, I'm going to stick with the 60 for now and then listen to playtest feedback on that. So let me save what I've got so far. And to do that, I'm going to close I usually close the editor just so I know that everything is saved. And right. Here we go. Improvements to Mercenary Cutthroat Coliseum. Okay, so now, and nameplates. Okay. So we got some improvements there. Now we're going to start looking at the coins that spawn, which don't exist yet. We're going to look at the coins spawning in the on the field. Right, Missy? So for that, we're going to begin by importing some assets I recently dug up for this. So we're going to go to Metagame, new folder for meshes and new for textures. Oh, we already have meshes, so we just want textures. What was in the meshes folder? Nothing, okay. And this is Cutthroat Coliseum. Let me close this. Importing a mesh. I don't want it to be a skeletal mesh. Should just be a coin. Where's my mesh? Oh, it is a skeletal mesh. Well, don't know why. Why would a gold coin have a skeletal mesh? Seems a bit overkill to me. Also, doesn't look like it's centered either. I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. It's weird. Oh, it's very, very small. Okay, we're fine with that. It also imported at a very odd rotation. Let me do that again. I wonder if I had a previous import rotate and I didn't... no, that's 0. Okay. Now I bring in the textures for the coin. I think I had a material for this. Look at my material library. Diffuse. Okay, I think this was it. M textured. Move that. We're going to need a materials folder for this. So for those of you working on in other game engines, in Unreal Engine, you want to really minimize the number of materials in your project and use material instances, which derive from a material. You just plug in the textures. And the less materials you have, the more, I think, in short, the better it is. As far as performance, as far as size, shader compile time, and all that. Shoot, I can't use this one. It's too different from the others. I'll have to make a material for it. Ambient occlusion. Metallic. Normals. toughness. See, it's starting to come out. It's nice shiny now. Normal inclusion, and then ground texture. Don't know what that is. Ground AO. Oh, okay. So let's apply this material to the coin model. So it can be there's a skeleton on this thing. Okay. No animations needed here. Don't really need a physics asset, but we're going to hang on to it anyway. Now let's put down the coin. Oh, it's so tiny and improperly rotated. Alright, so we're going to say, let's make a new blueprint. You know, I think there's a way to convert this to a static mesh. I could export it and re-import it. I forgot how to do that. Rats. I'll have to look it up. A skeletal mesh to a static mesh. Okay, and then where's the make status mesh button? Top of the screen. Oh, right here. Okay. Plugins, core fields, maps, cutthroat, metagame, meshes. Gold coin. There it is. And we're going to have to fix that up. We can't make that, yeah, like that. So let's fix the rotation on it for starters. Now let's put it in the gym. Change rotation here. Getting better. I want to. It's always going to be above the floor, so I'm going to move this above the floor. Okay, I think that's right. Okay, still a bit sunk in there. Or not. Looks about right. Oh no. Bring it down a bit. Oh, now it's too deep. Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna need to make it bigger. Oh yeah, it's gotta be much bigger than that. Let's make this scale 40. Bring it up. Might be a bit big. Sure is easy to find though. Yeah, we're gonna bring that down a bit. Move that up. Yeah, move it up more. It's still pretty big. This kind of looks like cheese now. It doesn't really have that gleam on it. May need to reduce the brightness a bit. That feels about right. What if we reduce the brightness? Let's do scalar. Still a bit underground. And let's put the brightness up too. Yeah, just a tiny bit higher. It may already be above the ground, but I just want it a little higher. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. I want to put an emblem on it with like a relief of the game's icon, which would be pretty handy. And don't know if I can do that, but I can try. But that's more of a polished pass thing to do later. So now we need to make it so players can pick it up. So we're gonna have a box. Actually, how do I do for the bones? So we already have a pickup in the dungeon. I want to see what collision we use for that. Oh, pickup collider. Oh, okay, it's a sphere. I want to do a box collision. That's more aligned. Oh, make sure there's no collision on this mesh, by the way. Alright, and we'll size the box to the proper coin. And what kind of collider we got here? It's a pickup collider. Alright, that feels about right. Let's make it a little wider. Cool. And let's see how pickups are handled. Begin overlap. And let's call this pickup collider. And begin overlap. Alright, let's see that it gets here. Yes. Function. Some utility function. Hey, Tricky Lady, welcome. Now see here that only the server can handle coin collecting. Server authoritative. Okay. So we got as far as determining whether the coin can be picked up. What we haven't done yet is figure out what to do with it once it's been picked up. So this is the part where I need to introduce a system for that. Okay, what do you think of that, McKitty? Alright, I think I'm going to start by just making it disappear on success. That's really all I want at the moment. So we'll get to the actual collection part shortly. There. Oh, there's not even a special effect for that. I'll have to put that in another pass. But the point is we can collect the coins. So now we need them to spawn on the field. So let's how do we do that? We're going to need to look at let's see, components. So that's a test for spawning the mercenaries. Spawning mercenaries. I keep the timer. Move this down. Yeah, I'm just wondering how much further I want to go. I haven't been streaming that long. It's just after. So I work full time as a AAA co-dev, and then I come home from work, and then usually stream on Sunday or stream on Monday evenings. So, and some evenings I got lots of energy. Other evenings not so much, based on how busy I was at work. So I'm just wondering if I really want to do all this setup this late in the evening, or if I just want to maybe hang it up and go to someone else. Because one thing the developer knows is when they're going to probably start making a lot of mistakes, and I think I'm starting to just get tired from work. So now we did get pretty far though. We got we have the coin, and we have we fixed some of the mercenary behavior. I'm just wondering how much farther I want to go. Now I think what I'm going to do instead is probably take the rest of the evening to, when I'm not relaxing, I might do a few more social media outreaches. I still got to post a video on TikTok. I still need to sign up for the next festival that Steam is having. So I might just do that instead. Let me see who's online developing right now, because I love reading up to other game developers and showing off their work. Oh, okay. I think I know who to rate off to. Got lots of talented developers online, but I'm gonna do Boom. Is an awesome. It's the most interesting stream overlay I've seen so far. It's pretty wild. So we're gonna rate off to Boom. If I can actually get their name spelled right. Alright, we're going to try to give this a shot. So yeah, I'm going to sign off a little early this evening, but it was great having everyone here. Thanks coming from Settlix's stream. Thanks for coming from Blue Sky, where I started posting the stream link as far as X, and anyone else who found the game from word of mouth. I really hope that you'll be interested in joining the Steam playtest. Grab a key, give it a shot with your friends, see if it's fun. So otherwise, we're going to rate us off to Boom. And, yep, going to cut things up a little early tonight. So thanks everyone for coming by this evening. And I may stream again later this week when I have more energy. And I got more stuff done, and I hope to still plan to get this done this week. So again, thanks everyone for showing up, and I will see you again either next Monday or more likely sooner, thinking Wednesday, actually. Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. That's where we're going to have I'm going to stream a playtest. So I hope to see you Wednesday, 6 p.m. For the playtest stream. It's mostly playtesting, not much development. And maybe again Friday, depending on how much interest there is. So if I don't see you next Monday, I will see you Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time.